Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel at Life in Earthreal. Today I'm going to get into the topic of why journaling is beneficial for a Black woman, especially of 18 to 19 years of age and up. Number one, journaling is beneficial for healthy cognitive function and healthy brain development. And I say this because with journaling, you are allowed to doodle whatever that you want, such as drawing, writing, and it includes no rules. No rules such as you can write whatever you feel and express however you feel without the thought of others knowing. And it is also recorded on a piece of paper, so therefore, it is something that can be went over daily as a form of a manifestation. Journaling is a healthy form of therapy that can be used to help whether emotionally, mentally, and physically. Let me finish. Number two, it improves vocabulary. Let me finish. I say this because with journaling, you can rephrase quotes that you find online, in books, or on YouTube videos, or something that means something to you and not others. Because it is in a journal, it can be went over and over again. And it can be a form of training your brain to new information, maintain that information. Number three, it improves memory. I know this is obvious, but with journaling, I say it improves memory because once again, if it means something to you and it holds value to you and you only, therefore, you can journal every day or at a consistent pace, and your brain is recording all these things at all times, meaning the subconscious and the unconscious. Whether you believe it or not, everything that you write down is something that is being manifested on a piece of paper that came from how you feel inside and what you think and how your brain is wired. Number four, consistency. And I know you're thinking, well, isn't this obvious as well? Well, it's not so obvious because with journaling, you can also form a schedule. You can write down time periods that you would like to do something, make a note to yourself, include sticky notes. Journaling has no rules, so therefore you can write anything down, draw something that resembles something to you that will remind you to do something, or simply just write a small note. Once again, you can go over these pages 3 or 4 times a day, manifest on it, repeat it to yourself, or simply before you go to sleep, write down what bothers you, what coincides with you, and what you would like to change your life with. Number 5, it encourages reading. I say that it encourages reading because with journaling, you are consistently writing down things and consistently making little notes to yourself. And as you do this, like I said, your brain is recording everything. So it gets to the point to where you gain more patience. You gain more empathy for self. You get to know self. And it is no more questioning your inner self, your ego, and no more second guessing yourself because all these things are written down. So you can personally and directly attack those problems hand on by simply writing them down, asking yourself a question, or being into journaling prompts. Journaling prompts is something that I would like to get into on another video. Number 6, your life will change. I say your life will change because once again, journaling is something that I used to do at a very young age and I never really thought much of it. Even in school, we're always required to bring journals to make little lesson plans, notes. But what people don't understand is that is something that can be taken seriously and moved into further adulthood. You can use journaling not even just with school, even with personal things, personal life. People may say, oh, it's boring. It's something that a lot of people don't like sitting down with themselves or confronting those hard questions. But with journaling, you are allowed to explore your mind. You are allowed to explore your thoughts and your creativity. You began to know more about self. You began to explore yourself and Find out what you like and what you don't like, what triggers you and what doesn't trigger you, which is very beneficial. Number 7, you will understand boredom and you will not feel boredom anymore. This may be hard to grasp, but what I mean by this simply means is that in your boredom, in that time alone, you are able to be creative. You're able to write down anything. So not necessarily are you bored, because your brain activity is consistently moving. It encourages your brain to think faster, to move faster, to multitask, and to handle multiple tasks at once. Once again, journaling is a form of manipulating your brain and encouraging growth in certain factors regarding how your brain is wired. Number 8, you can rewire your brain and your life. It encourages brain activity, patience, creativity, imagination. Once again, all these factors are very important for healthy cognitive development, healthy friendships and relationships, healthy life advancements, healthy financial gain and stability. Because once again, your brain is highly functioning. It is not just about journaling, it's about tackling and attacking and indirectly encouraging brain activity to consistently flow. Get those new ideas floating. Your neurons, your inner chemistry, your inner brain activity. Brain fart. Number 9, journaling allows you to write all your thoughts on paper. This goes into knowing self, getting to know thyself. So journaling, you are actively going against two sides of one aspect of you. So you may feel one way, but you may feel another way. So that's why journaling is here to tackle those problems hand on. And I guarantee you, you will not regret it. Journaling is a form of discipline. It also teaches your brain how to stay consistent. It teaches you how to stay consistent and how to grow as a healthy, functioning adult. This is very beneficial for anything that you are struggling or dealing with. Journaling is a healthy outlet that can encourage you to move forward. It is a form of motivation. And at the back of your head, you're always thinking, what am I going to write about next? What am I going to draw next? Because once again, it is not about anyone else, but what you value and how you give it meaning. Because once again, it doesn't have to do with anyone else but you. You chose to personally identify yourself with that journal and what you wrote. In conclusion, journaling is good for Black women because most Black women suffer from PTSD, anxiety, lack of self-identity, anger, depression, anything that you can fathom and imagine. And nobody really talks about it. It's not discussed in the media as much. A lot of dysfunctional families and single mothers need healthy outlets. Even children, you need a form of a healthy outlet that you need to be consistent with in a form of discipline that encourages healthy, functioning brain activity. Because if you do not have a healthy, functioning brain activity, it can fall on you in other parts of your life where you didn't exactly expect it to. Hopefully these tips were helpful. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure that you guys take this very seriously because once again, journaling is not something simple as people make it. It is actually something that needs to be included in many adult people's lives in order to get a form of understanding of the world around them, including reading. Nobody really reads anymore, but I highly suggest get into it and your life will change significantly in every way possible that you thought it wouldn't. Bye, you guys. Do it our own way.